Blind Date, Series 3, Show 5, production number 91568, Part 1, Take 1.
It's Blind Date, and here is your host, Miss Cilla Black.
Thank you. Hello and welcome to Blind Date. Now, here's a very interesting piece of information. Not a lot of people know this, but women read more books than men. Did you know that, girls? Yes. Yes, I did too. My favourite is a checkbook. But enough of that. We're here to arrange some blind dates. So let's start by meeting our first three fellas looking for a girl. I'll say hello to you first, number one. Would you like to tell everybody out there what your name is and where you come from?
Hello, Cilla. My name's Martin and I'm from Essex.
And what do you do in Essex? Do you work in Essex?
Yeah, I'm a company director.
What are you a company director of?
A communications company, selling car phones and...
Things like that? Way, well, one girl's going to be lucky tonight if she chooses you. What about you, number two? What's your name and where do you come from?
I'm George and I'm from Middlesex.
Hello, George. Essex and Middlesex.
That's right.
Well, George, you're not a company director, are you, George?
No, I'm a psychologist, Cilla.
Oh, you're the one that's got bells, not?
No, I really am.
You're not really a psychologist.
Yeah, I am. I do a lot of work with kids. In fact, I think most of them in the audience tonight.
Do you have time for hobbies?
Yeah, I go to a lot of football matches.
And who do you support? You're
What,
from
Spurs?
Middlesex?
Oh, yes.
Before the fight breaks out, George, I'm going to move swiftly on to number three, a lovely redhead down there.
Well, you know.
Number three. What's your name? Where do you come from?
I'm Bill and I'm from Lancashire.
You're not a psychologist, are you? No.
No, thank goodness.
What are you?
I'm an assistant manager with a large pizza firm.
Do you actually make the pizzas, or...?
Yeah, and if the staff aren't doing it properly, I go in and give them a hand.
What would be your ideal girl, though?
Redhead, a bit like myself, a bit like yourself.
Well, Bill, I don't think she's a redhead tonight, but she's a bundle of fun, and she's got to choose one of you guys, so the best of luck to all three of you, all right?
Thanks, Cilla.
See you in a mo. See you later. Well, there they are, ready and waiting, and here's the girl they're waiting for. Her name's Karen, and she's from Cheshire. Come in, Karen. Hi, Karen.
Hi.
Welcome to Blind Date.
Thank you.
Now, they're dying, all the lads over there, they're dying to know what you do for a living. Can you tell us?
I work in an office. I'm a clerical assistant.
Super. What do you like doing? What hobbies do you have?
Oh, my favourite hobby's on the stage. I'm in shows and pantomimes.
Well, what have you played in pantomimes? What parts have you played?
Do you really want to know?
Oh, please, yes.
An ugly sister in Cinderella.
We can't believe that for a minute, can we, ladies and gentlemen? No. I love pantomimes, don't you? I really do.
I do.
But never mind about me. What about you? You've got 3 questions there, waiting to ask those lads beyond those screens. Off you go in your own time, Karen.
Right. This is question number 1, and it's directed to number 1. If you were staying the night at my house and you saw me just as I was going to bed and I was wearing a winsey nightie, a hairnet and carrying my false teeth in a jar, what would you do?
Hello, Karen. To be totally honest with you, you sound like my type of girl. Give it 50 or 60 years. Yeah.
Right, number 2, what would you do if you saw me dressed like that?
Well, I promise I'd not laugh, Karen. I promise I wouldn't laugh, just as long as you wouldn't laugh at my flesh-coloured pyjamas.
The thing is, my parents would be there, so would you really walk around looking like that?
Well, no, perhaps I'd just stick with the flesh-coloured boxer shorts then, if you're...
Oh, I see. Right, number 3, what would you do if I looked like that?
Well, I wear Winsey pyjamas, so I'd just take my wig off, stick my teeth in your glass and
Well, you
Oh, Karen Gill, you asked for that. You really
no,
did, didn't you?
I did.
Good reply.
Right, question number 2. I used to do a lot of ballet, and I love it. Would you make a good ballet dancer? And if so, why? And that's directed to number 2.
I think I might make a good ballet dancer, because I spend a lot of time at the bars.
Oh.
I think in the end I'd just be too bolshy.
Right, number 3, what about you?
Yeah, I would make a good ballet dancer because I like picking up girls in short skirts. And I've got a smashing pair of legs.
Do you think you'd be strong enough to lift me, then?
No problem at all, no.
Right, number 1, what about you? What would you...
Actually, people say I'm ballet perfect normally and too nice, really.
But the question is, would you make a good ballet dancer? What would you look like in ballet tights?
Terrible.
Question number 3, and this is directed to number 3. I like rugged and romantic heroes. What sort of hero would you like to be?
I'm a bit of a boxing fan myself, and my hero is Sugar Ray Leonard. I think it took me about 3 rounds to take him out, but I'd like to take you out in 1.
I see.
Very sharp replies there.
I'll have to consider that one. What about number 1?
Romantic heroes, I don't know, but I'd like to be like Daley Thompson. I mean, he drinks 1 bottle of Lucozade, and look what he can do. He can do 10 different things. I drink 2, and I still can't do anything.
What about number 2?
Bond, James Bond. But the only difference between us, I think, is that I'd leave you shaken and stirred.
Oh, you've got that much confidence in yourself.
I mean, they're all very suave over there, aren't they?
Yes.
I mean, have you conjured up any idea what they all look like over there?
No.
Well, don't, because we're going to give you a quick reminder now with Graham. Have a listen to this.
Well now, Karen, will it be contestant number 1, who is too perfect and yearns to be your blind date in 100 years? Or will it be number 2, who thinks he'd make a good ballet dancer in his flesh-coloured pyjamas? Or maybe it could be number 3, who has a lovely pair of legs and would like to raise a glass with you, providing your teeth aren't in it. The decision is yours.
Karen, but I can't help you, Chuck. You know, the decision is yours, and now's the choosing time. Who are you going to choose?
I think I'd like to share a glass with number 3.
Oh, well, Karen, I hope you've chosen the right one. I really do, but I think you're going to be disappointed at the 2 that you turned down. First of all, you turned down number 1, and that was Martin. He was from Essex. Come in, Martin. He's on Martin. Yes, sorry about that. What else you've missed? I'll tell you what else you've missed. You've missed number 2, and that was our George from Middlesex. Come in, George. See you later. psychologist. But never mind. Oh, Karen, you chose number 3, and that was Bill, and he was from Lancashire. Oh, Lancashire lad. There he is. Oh, look at that. What? Have you ever been out with a redhead before, Karen?
No, actually, I haven't.
Well, you're going out with a redhead now.
Right.
What do you think of him on first, you know?
Not bad, not bad.
What else she's had to say about you? What do you think of... What do you think of this?
Absolutely incredible, isn't it? What can I say? I'm absolutely underwhelmed. No, lovely.
Absolutely incredible. Lovely. He's underwhelmed. After that, I think you should pick a card and see where you're going on your blind date. Come on. Oh, I hope it's a good.
No, I do too.
Oh, yeah, I do.
I do.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, please. After you, yeah.
A meal on wheels.
A meal on wheels with a difference, because you are going to Bournemouth. Listen, you could have had a night out.
She chose me. 2 mistakes in one evening can't be bad.
I know, but that's not nice. All you people sitting out there in Bournemouth, we love you. Now you tell them down there in Bournemouth.
You're all in Bournemouth.
Yes.
Most of you.
I'll tell you how you're going to get there. You're going to go on the Bournemouth Bell, which is the super train, and you can have a lovely, lovely champagne lunch. All we ask for that is for you to come back next week and tell us all about it. Will you do that?
Yes, we will.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's Karen and Bill. See you next week. Last week, our golden oldies, Owen and Pat, spent a day in the ancient city of Bath. And you looked as if you both enjoyed yourselves.
Oh, we did, yeah.
We did, except the
Definitely,
weather.
yeah.
The
Well,
weather was terrible, but otherwise...
will the interview reveal all?
I was very pleased with Pat. She looked a quite pleasant person, and I feel that, having seen the others, I've picked the right one.
I like tall, slim men, you know. He's a little bit tubby. A bit podgy around the face. But on a day out, I sort of got to like him a little bit. Sort of grew on me.
Because we're going to the theatre in the night, she'd taken an evening dress, but what it meant to say that during the daytime, she had to wear a coat and a cardigan to cover her bare shoulders.
At the theatre, I met Keith Michelle and Simon Ward. And I thought Keith Michelle was marvellous. So it gave me goose pimples on my goose pimples.
When I went to the theatre, she was all right. She took both the cardigan and the coat off and was amongst the people, you know, in a topless thing, evening.
I didn't buy any chocolates or sweets for the theatre, which would have been nice. But he's a very careful man with his money. That's all I can say. And I'm just the opposite. I'll spend every halfpenny.
Pat is a very careful person with money. She's a person that... while we were there, we visited 2 charity shops, and I understand while she's at home she does, and quite often gets some bargains cheaply. So I think I would say she's a thrifty person.
He took me back to my hotel, and he said he'd like to see my room. And he put the television on, and we watched cricket. And then he said, well, I better go now. And he said, I'll give you a kiss, which he did. He gave me quite a nice kiss.
Oh, I had a little peck, yes. When I said goodnight to her, and then when I left her in the room, 2 little pecks then.
On the mouth, yes, he gave me a nice kiss on the mouth. 2 kisses, in fact.
I don't think she said anything bad about me. I can't remember doing anything to upset her at all while we're there all day. I may have done, I don't know. I don't think so, no.
Owen really isn't my type. I like tall men. Distinguished looking, and especially with beards. And he was sort of Smallish, plumpish, podgy face, and a Roman nose. Fitted in with the surroundings.
I think I would like to see her again, but the snag I see is that we're quite a distance away from each other. And then if I've got to grow a beard, time will elapse too much that I think we'll have forgotten each other.
Pat on the whole.
Thrifty.
Yes.
I'm the one who
Yes,
spent the money that
true.
was given to us. You wouldn't spend a halfpenny.
Only because I couldn't find anything I wanted,
Go on,
that's
then.
all. We was going to one place for a meal, and she looked at the menu and the price, said, we're not going there, so we finished it.
That was you, not me.
You.
It wasn't.
You did go to the theatre, didn't you?
Oh, yes.
And it made your night, I know.
It made her night.
Yes.
Me, Keith Michelle.
You too, because
Oh, yes,
you
I
turned up in a
enjoyed-
topless frock.
Yes, I know. Turn me on.
Black stockings
Yeah,
I had on.
true.
They never said you looked nice or anything.
No.
The photographer said to me, you look very nice.
Who said to
The
you?
photographer said you look very nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
isn't that
that
Owen.
would do.
You see, on
Not
the
a
film...
murmur.
But
on the
Keith
film-
Michelle didn't tell her she
What
looked
look?
nice either. She made a fuss of him, though.
Did she?
Yes,
Michelle.
ignored
Oh, yes, he's
me.
gorgeous.
Does this mean you're not going to be seeing each other again?
Well, doesn't look like it.
Not even if you grew a beard?
No.
Take too long.
No, she's got an open invitation if she wants to come to Nottingham sometime.
So,
But,
Well, I'll tell you one thing to you both. You're invited any time back on Blind Date.
Oh,
I think
thank you very
you've
much.
been Absolutely smashing.
Oh, great.
Ladies and gentlemen, Owen and Pat. All right, now it's time to take a break, but please don't go away, because we'll be back in a couple of minutes to see how Mandy and Richard enjoy themselves in the south of France, and to meet the man who has to pick one of these three lovely ladies. So see you then.
This is Blind Date Show 5, production number 91568, part 2, take 1.
Hello and welcome back to Blind Date. You know, when you fall in love for the first time, your heart beats faster and you feel dizzy and you go right off your food. Now, you've been like that, haven't you, girls? Yes, I am. I get like that when I've got the flu. But let's get on with it, because we've got three girls, each hoping to go on a blind date. So come on, let's go and meet them. Lovely colour. Hello, number one. Would you
Hello,
like to...
Cilla.
Hello.
Hi.
Would you like to tell everybody at home what your name is and where you come from?
I'm Mandy and I'm from the West Midlands. Okay.
Midlands. And what do you do up there in the West Midlands?
I work in a hotel, so it's quite interesting. We're,
What
meeting
do you-
all these different people.
Yes, you do. I mean, I've travelled all over the place and lived in hotels a lot of the time. Yes, but it's hard work. It's
Oh,
hard
very,
work.
yeah,
And I
it is.
admire you very much. What about you, number two? What's your name and where do you come from?
Hi, Cilla. I'm Sharon. I'm from Stockport in Cheshire.
Are you really? Not far from the pool. What do you do in Stockport?
I work as a service clerk for a TV company.
What do you look for in your ideal mate? Man of your dreams.
A John Taylor lookalike out of Duran Duran, definitely.
Oh, really? Well, we can't promise you a John Taylor. We can promise you a lot of fun. What about you, number 3? What's your name and where do you come from?
Hello, Cilla. My name's Carol and I'm from Hull.
From Hull. Now, what do you do for a living?
I'm a stores clerk and I work for quite a large company.
Now, number 2 likes John Taylor, is that right?
Yeah.
Who do you admire?
Eddie Kidd.
There's a lot of Eddie Kidd fans out there in the audience.
Good taste.
Well, you won't get an Eddie Kidd on this show tonight. But you will have fun. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Enjoy yourself. See you in a minute, all right?
Yeah.
Well, one of these girls is going to be lucky, and here's the man who has to decide which one it is. Now, it's Brian, and he's from Surrey. So come in, Brian. Brian, what do you do for a living? Because you're quite interesting. Now, you used to work, I know you used to work in a bank. Is that right?
I did.
Yes.
For 5 years I worked in a bank.
Yes.
And then I moved to become a milkman. And now...
But you're not doing that now?
No, I'm a delivery driver now.
A delivery driver?
Yeah. I like a bit of variation.
Yes. Now, our girls over there, I won't tell you which ones, but their ideal men are John Taylor from Duran Duran.
Oh, God.
And Eddie Kidd, you know, the stunt driver.
Well, nothing like that.
But you've got inner hidden qualities.
Have I?
Yes, and you are going to burst forth now and show those qualities.
Right.
By asking them 3 questions. And if you're ready with the first one, I'm sure they're ready over there.
OK, my first question I like to direct to number 1. Whenever I'm on a first date, the song It's Now or Never runs through my head. What song do you think best sums up a first date?
Well, knowing my look, it's probably nice leg, shame about the face. But,
listen, take no notice of that.
Right.
Lovely legs.
Has she?
Yes, beautiful.
Is everything else all right as well,
The
then?
face is nice. The face is nice.
Good. OK, number 2. Same question.
Well, one day I remember was out with this lad and he was so shy. He sat about a yard away from me all the time. And I was dying to say to him all night, and I'd like to say to you as well, I want to hold your hand.
That might have been unrecognisable, but I do believe it's a Beatles song.
And number 3.
Well, I think I'd better sing mine. Do you want me to sing mine?
I'd love you to sing this.
Right. Getting to know you, getting to know all about you.
Nice voice, Cilla. Thank you, number 3.
You've got 2 more questions to ask.
My second question, I'll address to number 2. I like women to be a challenge. In what way would you be one?
Well, from what you've said before about being a milkman, I think you'd need a lot of bottles to go out with.
Number 3.
Well, I'm brown belt in karate and I'd like to gain my black. But you sound quite a masculine man. I don't think you'd bother, you'd mind so much if I practiced my low kicks on you.
Number 1.
well, here's a challenge for you. I'd like to be the first Lady 007. Would you like to come on my first assignment with me?
I certainly would, number 1.
What kind of assignment would you take him on?
A wild, exciting one, definitely.
Sounds rather ominous to me, actually.
What does ominous mean?
You don't know what ominous means?
Don't shout at me. I was a ball baby.
My third question...
What does it mean? Ominous.
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 Well, it means rather worrying.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Anyway, can we move on to number 3?
Stop. made me feel very ominous.
Ominous, Cilla?
Ominous. Well, don't spit all over me. Now, shall we get on to number 3?
Yes. Number 3.
Ominous.
I'd like to address to number 3. I like to think that I could be someone's ideal man.
What? After that?
Can I carry on, please?
Yes.
From what you've heard of me, whose ideal man do you think I'd be?
I would say my mother's.
I'm not sure whether to take that as a compliment or not, actually,
my
number 3.
mum's rather chatty and she likes to have a lot of milk as well, so, I mean, most
Oh, really?
very chatty, aren't they? You can never seem to get them away from your house.
Right, thank you, number 3. Number 2, the same question, please.
Well, from what I've heard up to now, I think you'd be most suited to Joan Collins because you sound the type of lad that wouldn't be able to stay with a girl very long anyway. More than one date, probably.
Why Joan Collins, though?
Because she gets round a lot. I mean, you could be her toy boy. From what I've heard of you, anyway.
Right, thank you, number 2. Number 1.
Well, from what I've heard of you, I think I've definitely got to go for Bo Derek.
Bo Derek? Why Bo Derek?
Well, I mean, she likes 8 men, doesn't she, you know?
So I missed that, number 1.
She likes what?
8 men.
8 men?
Yeah.
8 men.
Well, I've got a few hairs, number 1. Quite happy, that's it, isn't it?
It is it.
Does that mean I've got to choose now?
Well, it's all very clear to you, isn't it? It's as clear as mud to me. Have you made up your mind yet?
No, I haven't, actually, but I'm going to have a couple of minutes to think about it.
Well, you won't have Yeah, what you're going to have is a few seconds while Graham gives you a quick reminder, a very quick reminder. Have a listen to this.
Well, now, Willoughby contestant number 1, who'd love to be licensed to kill, with you along as Tarzan. Or Willoughby number 2, who'd love to hold your hand, but only if you've got a Laura bottle. Or perhaps number 3, who gets her kicks from karate. The decision is yours.
Moment has arrived. Who are you going to take on your blind date, love?
I'd like to pick number 2.
They're all good choices. Don't be asking me. You made the choice. If you made the wrong one, tough.
Thank you.
But I'm sure you haven't. Let's say hello and goodbye to the 2 that you turned down. Now, first of all, you turned down number 3, and that was Carol from All. Come in, Carol. All right, Carol, thanks a lot. Oh, hey.
Oh, I missed that one.
Yeah, she liked you as well. You also turned down number 1, and that was Mandy from West Midlands. Come in, Mandy. Thanks a lot, Mandy. Ladies and gentlemen, and Brian, you chose number 2. It was Sharon from Cheshire. Yes, she is nice. She's very beautiful. Lovely hair.
Lovely hair. Love the frock.
Yes, it's really nice, isn't it? Yes, smashing. What do you think of him?
Nice.
Nice. Well, you'll find out when you go on your blind date. But first of all, we've got to find out where you are going on your blind date. And who's going to choose this bride?
Well, you can choose.
What? A sporting day in Bonnie, Scotland.
Ooh. Are you all going to Scotland going to go on the dry ski slopes and oh yes, you're not going to toss any cables. That's too hard work for you.
It is.
But can you ice skate, by the way?
Yeah, that's one thing I can do.
Well, you can go ice skating.
I can't.
You're going up to Abbey Moor. You're going to have a marvellous time, marvellous food, lots of wine, and lots of drams. Will you bring back a wee dram for me?
Certainly will, sir.
Yep.
Yes.
Will you bring back yourselves as well to tell us all about how you got on?
Well, if we don't break any legs, Cilla, yes.
Well, even if you do break a leg, come back, hop along.
Certainly will.
Good on you.
Thank you very
Ladies
much.
and gentlemen, Brian and Sharon. See you next week. Also on our show last week, Mandy chose Richard and they went jetting off to Nice on the French Riviera. Ooh la la. Richard and Mandy, everything looks as if it was Trebon, but I wonder if it really was all French without tears. Oh.
C'est magnifique, Cilla.
On the date, I wore something light and casual, as it was going to be really hot in Nice. But, I just do regret not taking my knotted hanky along.
Richard thought all day he thought he was David Bailey. The only posh thing about Richard was his camera, which was quite a nice camera.
One of the advantages of having Mandy along was the fact that she could speak a fair bit of French, and she translated the menu very well, which I was very pleased about, because all I know in French is la plume de ma tante et dans le bleu de mon oncle.
I think he probably would have known French for cigarette and beer. I think that's probably the only French he would have known.
But I was having on, I was really ignorant about the language, and was after a drink, and I'm shouting, Garcon, and she said, it's not Garcon, it's Garçon. I said, what is it?
So I ordered his meal for him, and then he said, did we want any drinks? And Richard said, have you got 6 crates of lager or something? I thought, oh, God, really, how common can you be?
When I think about it, she does eat an awful lot. Why she doesn't weigh 30 stone, I have no idea.
I ate quite a lot of his food. You'd probably say I was a bit of a pig. But I did eat quite a lot.
What she couldn't eat on the plane, she stuffed in a sick bag.
I was topless women on the beach. And some rather large ladies. And he kept, shouting at, oh, look at her. She looks like a beached whale and everything. I was really embarrassed because he was, being really loud about it.
I mean, I did say to her, if I'll go topless if you will. She did take me up on the offer, unfortunately.
I don't think Richard was actually thick. I think he's quite intelligent, just it hardly ever shows.
Been in the south of France. It was quite a romantic setting to start with. I mean, we were walking around holding hands and the occasional peck on the cheek, which was pretty damned okay, yeah.
Richard wasn't romantic at all. I don't think he wanted to be anyway, but he didn't make any passes at me. And I think if he did have, I don't think I would have ever noticed anyway.
The most romantic part of the day, I think, would have to be the communal filling of the sick bags with the condiments off the aeroplane. That really did touch me.
The classical thing to do would be to write to him, since he is in the Navy, so it would be quite funny. But I want some photos of him anyway, so I will write to him.
I enjoyed Nice very much, and Mandy did as well. And I offered, and she agreed, that when I leave HMS Endurance, which I'm on at the moment, I would take her there for a fortnight in a couple of years' time. And she's readily agreed to that. So, if things go okay, Bob's your Dutchman.
If he did contact me in 3 years' time and he was a millionaire, I definitely would go with him.
I think my ideal girl would have to be probably a topless version of Mandy. Sit me down to the ground.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Too late for saying, oh dear, Chuck. Oh, Mandy, how do you feel about that? He'd love his ideal girl would be a topless version of you.
I think Richard, any ideal girl would be topless for Richard. Cilla on the beach, he had this David Bailey camera, and he just kept standing going, there's someone topless. Click.
I had to get some photos for the lads.
Somebody's bending over. Click.
No, it was nice.
But you had a nice date, but I mean... Yes, I know. He's very expensive camera. Oh, look at this. It's nice. All cosy. But, I mean, you know, you were insulting about her. I mean, and Mandy. What is this fetish you've got sitting on a plane, you know, and putting everything in the sick bag that's not nailed down?
That's not true.
It's true.
It's not. I just wanted, like, to remember. I just wanted to remember it, because it was such a nice day. And I just, you know, took, like, the mineral water and things
Salt,
like that.
pepper, mustard. Plastic knives, forks, spoons, serviettes.
Sorry,
box of chocolate, got the lot. Didn't she do well?
She was insulted about you. She's lying of your I must say, you look absolutely, totally handsome in your, you know, your uniform.
Thank you.
Terrific. Because, I mean, when you first came on the show last week, you looked like someone out of Borstal, but that looks...
The hair's grown just a bit as well.
The hair has grown just a little bit. But you were insulting about his...
Well, he insulted me all day. Like, when we got to the airport, I thought, oh, look, he's in the Navy. I thought, oh, look, really sweet for him. So off I went. And I got there, and he went... You look like Shirley Temple. Oh, great, thank you.
No, she did look very nice, though. I mean, she looks very nice.
Doesn't he look like Popeye tonight?
It's all right, Olive.
Oh, I'll bring out the spinach in a minute. But
I've got so much active.
So I don't need it.
She ate a lot, yes?
Oh, God, did she? Lots.
She smoked a lot?
So? I can stop smoking. Can you stop eating?
So, I mean, she can eat a lot. I mean, smoking does damage your health.
It does. It's disgusting.
Damages his brain, I think.
So, on the way back, I mean, you had this lovely day in Nice. I mean, what was the perfect ending to that day? I mean, you took lots of photographs on the beach at Nice.
Oh, yeah.
I left him.
You left.
That's the perfect ending.
He said at the end of that film, though, Mandy, that he was planning to take you back when he gets out, you know, of the Navy, planning to take you
back. I'm not leaving the Navy.
Pardon?
I'm not leaving the Navy. Only leaving the ship.
In 3 years' time. Oh, you're not leaving the Navy?
No, just the endurance.
Just... Can't you enjoy it any longer?
They're kicking him out.
But what... Do you think he'll take you back? And he says, you know, you said you'll have to be a millionaire. How long will that take you to become a millionaire?
Well, about 3 years.
That'll definitely go.
How are you going to make the money to take her back to Nice? Sell those photographs of all the things.
I'll sell something. It might not be the photographs.
But
I'll skimp and save. I'll take her back to Nice.
You will? And you're going to write to him because you want some of those photographs, don't you?
Yes, definitely.
So we can safely say this friendship will continue by post.
I should think so.
Only by post.
Well, I love it when people get on, and even though they've joked about each other, I think they make a lovely couple, don't you, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. There they are, Richard and Mandy. Thank you very much. You can sit on his knee then.
Get on with it.
But we'll be back next week to see how Karen and Bill and Sharon and Brian enjoy themselves. And, of course, we'll be arranging more blind dates for you. So until then, ta-ra, everyone. Ta-ra!